Hello, my name is Ann Block, Program Director of the DSM Fellowship Program, and welcome to our interview today with Kole. And he is a member of the DSM Fellowship Program and also a member of the User Experience Design Team at Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. And before we start with Kole, some of you may wonder, what is the DSM Fellowship Program? Let me provide a quick slide to help with that. The DSM Fellowship Program is a 2-year professional development initiative. It's provided through the Greater Des Moines Partnership, and the purpose is to attract, develop, and retain a diverse community of top-tier young talent. And this program is really designed to build diversity in our workplaces throughout our community and expose fellows to opportunities that will help accelerate their professional track as a result of connections with community leaders, to increase their knowledge and engagement in and current and planned strategies that may be coming through the DSM USA community. So today, as we start our interview, we're excited to get to know a little bit more about Kole and what brought him to Des Moines. So Kole, could you share a little bit more about what brought you to Des Moines and what has been your experience so far?
Yeah, so I luckily got here pre-COVID for I think it was about 8 months. And so I think the biggest thing about Des Moines is it attracts a lot of younger people because there are more opportunities that keep coming up, especially coming from Luther College. So you have that Iowa connection to a lot of the career fairs and people coming down to, your colleges to talk to you. And just talking to some of the resource and advisors at Luther, they recommended, typical like Twin Cities, but they really hit on the Des Moines area and how that was growing. And so I spent a year out of school at IBM in Rochester, started my journey there. And then I think I wanted a little bit more. And so Des Moines obviously offers a lot of opportunity career-wise, but then also my girlfriend is in vet school at Iowa State. So it was kind of a win-win where I could live a great personal life and fulfill out my career.
That sounds great. Absolutely. But it's been good so far? Has it been what you expected?
Yes. And so a lot of my family members end up staying, around that same Rochester area. So it's a little different getting adjusted to the move. But what I've found out is it's worked out perfectly for me. And there's something new every day, I guess, that I want to go out and explore Des Moines or the area or Iowa as a whole even. So I've had a great experience.
We're so glad you decided to come to Des Moines, and you've been a great addition so far, and so glad that you're in the program with us. We're looking forward to the next couple of years. So the group went through the Self-Knowledge, Self-Awareness program. That was one of your first programs that we went through virtually because of COVID about 3 weeks or a month ago. Tell us a little bit about that program. Did you have any kind of aha moments or learning experiences that you didn't expect?
Yeah, so I think one of my biggest struggles is being a reflective person. I'm very good at nitpicking, maybe the things I'm bad at and stuff like that. But this, it really opened you up. I actually have this right next to me, but it's the ESFP. So you get labeled kind of through the Myers-Briggs, what would you call it? The tasks or the test that you take. And it just kind of opened up to me that it's okay to be who you are. And it helps justify some ways to the way you react to certain things compared to other situations or other people. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, but as long as you're aware of that and know what like feeds your soul and what kind of gets you going, you can end up working around tough situations or situations that you're comfortable with.
Absolutely. Did you have the opportunity to talk to your supervisor about how he or she might best work with you as a result of your profile?
Yeah, so I actually talked to our leader, and the whole team, I guess, has the same things on their desk. And so they just spin it around whenever they need to work with you. And sometimes, they'll look at it quick and say, okay, works best if I approach them like this, or like for mine at a glance, it says, help me take things more seriously. It kind of fits, but so sometimes people can see that and just see the best way to work with me.
Very good. No, I think it's so important too, even with your girlfriend or with your parents or any kind of supervisor peer situations. It just really helps people to know how to more effectively work with you. So that's awesome. I'm glad you found it to be a good experience. It was unfortunate everyone couldn't do it together in person, but we know that that's coming at some point, so that's good.
Yep.
Well, as we get into the program, we've got until the spring, summer of 2022. What are you looking forward to the most as we continue to move forward and hopefully can interact in person at some point?
Yeah, so I can tell that I'm missing the people aspect part of it, and I realize what a great group of young professionals we have. So I think just getting to meet them and I guess see their ways they work in person is really going to help me, kind of gauge the situation. And I'm really good at vibing out with people, so understanding like the best way they work is a little bit easier in person. But I'm also looking forward to those aha moments like we had with our first group get together. So I don't know which ones that'll be, but it seems like we're off to a good start with that. So.
Sounds great. Yeah, the end of the program, we have the trip to Washington, D.C. So this will give us enough time that hopefully everything will be safe again by then, that we can do that together.
Yeah.
So we've been in quarantine now since March. It's definitely been a different experience with the pandemic. What will be one of the first things you do when you can actually feel like you can go out in the community and it's safe and you can interact again?
Yeah, so I'm emphatically going to say travel. I think I owe my girlfriend, maybe my little brother, a trip. There's a lot of fun things that we could end up doing, but I think the biggest thing is I haven't been able to travel much since being out of school. So that's kind of the nagging thing that I'm really looking forward to. So
awesome. So what would be one of your bucket list destinations?
Gosh, my biggest thing is I want to visit different countries. It's a little bit more expensive, but any Scandinavian region, I've been to Norway and Sweden, but I think if I was able to explore the whole Scandinavian area, I would get a good feel of my roots. But that's just me personally. I know that, my girlfriend and little brother probably want to go to different places. But yeah.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
I've never been there and might have to add it to my bucket list as well. So that sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, Kole, thank you so much for your time. If anyone watching would like more information, they can reach out to Mary Bontrager, who it looks like the name connected with me is Mary, but that way people know how to reach her, and her email would be mbontrager@dsmpartnership.com. And again, really appreciate your time. So looking forward to working with you the next couple of years, and have a great week.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kole. Goodbye.